Saturday. Come on in while I get everything else connected. Um, let's see what we got. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I missed you guys last week, but I am back. And let me see. I'm excited to get a chance to spend some time with you today. We got a lot we could talk about. Good, bad, and indifferent. Point is, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, hey, Lena. There we go. I was trying to pin my comment. All right. As I said, come on in. When you come in, of course, people are going to slowly be coming in. There's so many different things that are happening, excuse me, in media right now that it's challenging for you to figure out which direction you want to go in. You know what I mean? So I wanted to debrief. Let's spend a little time together. Of course, it's Sides on a Saturday. I'm so excited that you guys will join me. I'm going to figure out if I can get this light dimmer. See how this works. I think that's a little better. Hey, y'all. Hey. I'm also about to go live on Instagram, so I just need you to bear with me while I get them on here. This will be the first time I've ever gone live on Instagram, so it's going to be a lot of kinks and bugs in the situation, okay? But as I said, it's so happy to see you guys. I missed you guys last week. Hey, Tanasia. Tanasia, your butt need to be all the way over here with me. Working these cameras. Working these cameras for your dean, your auntie, your mama, okay? Let's see if I can just go live. Let me see if I can figure it out. Tanasia, I'm going live on Instagram. It's my first time. I might need you. No, I got it. All right, so I'm checking the connection. Let me turn this camera, good old camera around. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can do it. Hold on. There we go. Yay. Yay. So here we go. Yay. What up? What up? Hey, Kevin. So this is my first time going live on Instagram. You know I do Sides on Saturday, every Saturday afternoon. Today is no different than any other. But we got a lot today, man. I needed to debrief. I needed a moment. I needed to just kind of like get out of whatever's going on CNN, ABC, NBC, FOX, and KLMNOP. It's so much, and I just needed a minute. So I thought about Sides on a Saturday. I had already said we were going to have a conversation about meal prep, right? So yeah, we can talk about meal prep, but today I'm going to be answering your questions. I mean, this is week 8, if I'm counting correctly. But I'm going to be honest with you. I need to start it off by just saying, how are you? Instagram, so glad that you guys could join me. This is my first Saturday on Instagram, but you know what? You see that Peace Hub, man? I need it. How y'all doing? Tell me, how are you all doing? Like literally, before we even start talking food, before we just go into the regular motions, how are you all doing on this Saturday morning? Because it's a lot. It's a lot that you've had to digest, that we all have had to digest this week. And, you know, for me, processing is through music, it's through worship, it's through cooking. And so all of those things today are going to be combined. Hey. So I thought about, you know what? Let's just get on here. Let's talk. I know you pissed. I'm Kevin. I wish that I could really post live like the whole conversation I had this morning with my cousins. We have this group chat. I'm trying to stay positive too, Rob. I don't have a lot of that in me though. You see, I'm trying to psych my brain out by putting on something that says peace. And I'm pissed. So because we got all of this extra stuff going on, you know and I know nothing's going to happen until the right folks start making conversations. And we ain't the right folk that's going to be able to change the system. Come on. We are not those people. We don't have the capacity to do it because they've never listened to what we had to say to begin with. It's been happening forever. And the only thing that's different now is we got social media that can film it all. And guess what? That still doesn't change anything. So anyway, how are you all doing today? How's it going? Are you Have you peeled yourself away from the cameras and the news just a little bit, just so you can kind of not have so much toxic? And again, Instagram, this is y'all first time with us. So this is week 8 for Size on a Saturday. I decided to go ahead on, try to get on live with my Instagram family, because you all are quite different than my Facebook family, and being that the footage and coverage and what you all watch, and you guys are it's a lot of different people on here that I love, and I feel like they should be able to see what we talking about too. So, hey Lawrence, hey Jackie. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. It's not hard. It's so hard not to watch it. You know what? It is very difficult for us to not be consumed and watch what's happening. But you gotta, oh man, you have to find ways to clear your mind, because I'm gonna be honest with you. My father worked with Jesse Jackson when he was in college, and when I say really big about, he just keep walking through. He ain't say hi to y'all at all. He just keep walking through. That's okay. He said hi. My father was a huge activist back in his day, and he worked with Jesse Jackson quite a bit. Watching G.I. Joe. You know that's right, Rob. So for me, in my blood, my point is, in my blood is we shall fight, not we shall overcome. I'm sorry. I have a different way of processing things that happen, and I cannot, I can't be quiet. So back to what I was saying earlier. I went on this rant with my family, and I was talking to them about where are the people that can make a difference. How come we haven't heard from a lot of people? And I also discussed how this morning, how yesterday the governor of California was very upset about everything that's going on, as we all are. And he was upset because when he got home from work, his 4 children were having conversations about what we all are knowing that's going on in the world. One of his children is 4 years old and was crying because the big sisters or whomever was telling him that the police officers killed somebody, and he's 4. He can't understand that because he knows that police are good and protect us, and ran out of the room crying. The police don't do anything wrong. Police are good people, you know. And so it's just like, it's difficult, because how do you process that? He put a call out for his Caucasian counterparts and said he knew that nothing's going to change for what's going on with the plight of African Americans in our world until he and people that are the same skin tone as him say something. And I thought that was really bold and just admirable for him to say, and honorable, when in the same respect, at the same time, somebody was on ABC News talking about how the president had gone on and he talked about everything going on in Wuhan. He talked about all these other things, but he never, ever mentioned George Floyd. He never mentioned the deceased, nor did he mention the police officers the murderer that killed him. So, anyhow, so I see a lot of you guys are doing different things to stay positive, to try to give yourself a break. I'm going to tell you, I always do a head check. I don't want to jump into anything until I say, listen, what's going on in your head? Let's do a head check, because we all have to get somebody. We need somebody to say, hey, it's all right. We're going to make it. I got you. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to all get through this some type of way. I still can't tell you how. I don't have that answer. I just know that. So, anyway, today, meal prep questions. If you got them, throw them at me. Hey, Star, I see you, sweetie pie. One of my beautiful twin sisters. She's my twin in Texas. I had the wonderful opportunity of meeting her when I lived in Texas. We worked together back in 2008, 9, something like that. So she and I created a bond, and she's just an amazing young lady, and etc., etc. And she is also one of my Caucasian sisters that's on here that has definitely spoken out against a lot of the hate that's happening in the world, as well as my friend Elena, spoken out, not happy about it one bit. So I appreciate them for being able to do that, because that's what's needed right now. And I appreciate you guys. So what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I am making a seafood lasagna. I'm actually already finished with prepping everything for it. I literally am just making it or putting it together now. It includes zucchini squash. It includes some shrimp, a little turkey sausage, and spinach. I'm turning this camera so you can actually see everything that I'm doing at the same time. So right now I'm just building it, for lack of better words. So it's just like any other lasagna, you layer it, and that's what I'm doing. It's just trying to get everything in order. Ooh, that is hot. So those of you on Instagram, I'm glad that you all joined. Thank you so much. This is Takana's Kitchen. If you're a follower of my page or have not followed my page, and now you're seeing my live, I would love for you to join. Every Saturday, I do sides on a Saturday where we have conversations about side dishes that you can create. We've done roasted cabbage, roasted everything, bell peppers. I even surprised everyone one Saturday and did we did 8 cheeses that day. My 8 cheese macaroni and cheese. Kind of made a little bit of everything. I even popped on one Friday night and showed you guys that I fried some cabbage, and it was amazing. So I just wanted to chit chat with you for a while. I promise you we're not going to be long at all today, but I want to at least get one of these done completely. Of course, you're not going to be able to see the final, but I'll send you a picture as I always do to show you the outcome of it. Hey y'all that's coming in, that's joining us now on Facebook. Good to see you guys. Happy Saturday to you. You probably lucked out and missed my rant that I was on a few moments ago about the plight of our world. But I mean, you know how I am. I speak my mind. I don't really have concern about who liked what I had to say when I had said it. So to the lasagna, all I'm doing is I'm layering it, right? I'm gonna add some spinach, some turkey sausage, some shrimp, some crab, and we just gonna build this baby, and it's gonna be amazing lasagna. I don't typically do a regular lasagna because I am not that person that likes to cook what everybody else does. I do what everyone loves, which is shrimp and crab. And in a lasagna, you don't often see it. I don't really know who else makes it, so it is one of my signature dishes. And so, meal prep questions. Anybody have any meal prep questions for me? Let me give you a little update. Meal prep is 10 meals from Takana's Kitchen. You order on Friday, you pay. You pick up on Sunday, and actually, guess what? I got a delivery service now. So that opens up a lot of opportunity for those of you all that are wanting to order and things like that, but just don't have the opportunity to drive or don't drive and can't get to me. We do now offer delivery. Derek Norman, hey love. Rocky, what's happening? Tashara, hey honey. How you feeling? I saw that NutriShot today. How'd that feel? You good? I saw that NutriBurst drink, babe. So, welcome again to Sides on a Saturday. As I said, it's 12:15, y'all. I'm really almost on my way out of here. I just wanted to come on, welcome Instagram to us. Hey, Instagram. And I wanted to also get a chance to talk to you guys and do a little debriefing. Look, we all need it. We need it. We need it. We need to get our minds clear. There's so much going on. Too much. Way too much. So if you just joined, do I make curry chicken and rice? Absolutely I do. And actually I made some curry Cornish hens, Robert, a couple weeks ago. I don't know. Yeah, I made some curry Cornish hens. Some curry jerk Cornish hens actually is what I made. I did not make them live, but I did make them. I had a client that ordered some. So absolutely I can share that with you. If you're interested, let me know. You also know that I also infuse anything and everything that I make. I'm able to infuse it. So keep that in mind. You said infuse. What that means, Takana? That means cannabis infused. I am a full believer of holistic healing and using the herbs and things that come from the ground to heal us and not the synthetic medications that they're trying on us. Only to find out that it didn't work and we end up sicker or having to take more to balance something else out, and too much. Too much. So I really believe that we already have everything that we need and is in the land, and we just have to get back to that, get back to those principles, guys. So right now, so far, what do I have? I have a layer of noodle, and I use the lasagna noodles that I don't have to pre-boil because for me it's a quicker. The noodle is thicker to me. The noodle is thicker and it gives a better bite. and it holds good. So I love this noodle much, much better. And I'm also gonna do some garlic toast. It's already ready. So far you've seen the spinach go in, a little Alfredo, and you've seen the mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna be putting some Fontina cheese in here, and also some Gouda cheese as I layer. So stick with me. But do you have any meal prep questions for me, or any questions at all about my business? This is the opportunity. I am trying to make sure that I don't just come on with a full agenda all the time, but I also have Yvette. What am I making today? Today I'm just finishing up some seafood lasagna, shrimp and crab lasagna. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. So I mean, any question that you might have about some things that you're interested in me making, some catering ideas. You might have questions about how do you go about hiring me to cater an event. Believe it or not, even though we have been under quarantine these past 75 days, people are still ordering food for, people are still ordering food for events. People, you gotta eat every day, right? Don't y'all eat every day? Yeah. So, with that being said, no one has stopped ordering, which has been a blessing, and I'm very grateful for that. So let me know. Let me see, curry chicken. I see that. Absolutely, I do offer that. If you can, guys, share me like we do every Saturday. Instagram, again, welcome. This is my first time with you guys on a Saturday afternoon, but this is week 8 for us on Sides on a Saturday with Takana's Kitchen. Today, we're just having a debrief. We got a lot going on in the world, and you know, we need to debrief sometimes and see something beyond CNN and all of them other alphabet, with a lot of news and things that are hurting us emotionally, because too much of anything like that is very toxic, and it's difficult for you to process it. And over time, it starts impacting your sleep. Y'all see me struggling with this cheese. I don't know why I ain't got that knife yet. Let me find this knife. Hold on. I'm working my nerves trying to open this cheese, and all I gotta do is get a knife. So as I said, I've already put a little mozzarella in. I'm gonna use a little Fontina and a little Parmesan and maybe some acai hill. I don't know. I like the rich flavorfulness of the Parmesan and the butteriness of the Fontina. And so, because this is in a lasagna form, I don't have to just use shredded cheese. I can literally use this cheese because it's so buttery, it melts down like amazing. It's so yummy. So I don't even need a lot of it, and it doesn't even have to be cute, proper, and none of that. Just throw it on in there, and it'll work. Yep, it will work. So I'm gonna also use a little Fontina. I did my Parmesan. Let me add my Fontina. You all know, if you've been watching me, that I am really big on different different cheeses. I tried a lot of different ones because I like the flavor that it gives. And you know, I don't use salt. Cheese does have some salt to it, so I don't use salt, and I don't need to, because I'm using things that actually have a little extra salt to them, and adds that flavor. Be careful with that salt, guys. That's what's killing us. Ooh, and speaking of that, oh my goodness. Yep, I'm about to rant. I'm sorry. Just saw that report that the autopsy was done, and his health stuff was going on, and that was the issue. Like, I'm just so outdone. Outdone. I'm going to use a little pepper jack toward the end. And then I'm going to end it all up, layer it, and finish it with my good old Parmesan. And we'll be all right. So where's my good spoon? Here it is. That's my first cute little layer. Again, there's nothing in it yet except little spinach, cheese, noodle, and a little Alfredo. Now, with lasagna, you don't have to saturate it with your sauce, because when it cooks and the cheese and everything melts down, it's gonna spread. So you don't want to do that. And also, let me say this, because I know someone's probably wondering, and I can't see any of your questions. I'm gonna try to see if I can. Hey, cousin Keela, I see you, sweetie, all the way from the loop. I do not pre-cook my spinach because spinach cooks down as you know, once you get it in the oven, so you do not have to, you don't have to do that, okay? You don't have to pre-cook your spinach. Relax. You don't have to. So I'm going to add another layer of my noodles. If I can find which one, where's the box? Oh, glad it wasn't a snake because they really would have bit me. As I said, for you all that have just joined, welcome from Instagram. Nice to see you. Glad of you all that have joined me on a Saturday, as we always meet up Saturdays from Facebook. Thank you all for showing up. Share me if you can. As I say every week, thank you to those that always send something in contribution to just be supportive. I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. Welcome, Instagram. Welcome, Instagram. This is our first week together. We've been doing this for a minute. We've been doing this for a minute, y'all. So welcome. So the next thing that I'm going to add is going to be my zucchini and my squash. Of course, I sauteed this just with zucchini, squash, some onions. Real simple. And I'm going to put a layer of this in the lasagna. Of course, the shrimp and crab is going to be the last that I'm adding to it, right? Not a lot, just a nice little layer. As you know, zucchini and squash, it does cook down. So what I did was use a little garlic butter, a little garlic pepper, a little olive oil, and I used squash, yellow zucchini squash, and green. I literally bought all the squash they had in the store because I'm just that person to buy a lot of it because it goes a long way and it's so flavorful. Now, this dish does not have to come with the squash or the spinach. I choose to do it that way because my clients love it, and it's actually a really filling, very filling meal. And if you see how big this pan is $18. It is literally, to me, you can feed 2 people with it. But I make sure folks is fed right, you know. All right, so we got our zucchini and squash. Got that done. Now I'm going to add some sausage, some turkey sausage. Okay. Then I'm going to put another layer of my Alfredo. I would love for you to teach me how to cook. You know what? Let me know. If you are in Chicago, yes, I do teach. I have cooking classes. I do teach them. If you're in Chicago, I will be in Texas at some point in July. I have not decided what date yet. Working that out now. With flights, since we are finally about to get off punishment. Because I can't find another word or way to call it. It's pretty much like a punishment. This is pepper jack cheese. My favorite cheese. Well, I ain't going to say that because I like cheese. Layering it with pepper jack. So we got Fontina. I was in CC. Oh, yes, baby. Okay, I'm glad you said that because, you know, y'all have these names on Instagram. I don't know y'all real government, so I get it. But no problem, sweetheart. Inbox me. Let's talk, okay? Absolutely. Anytime one of my students reaches out and says that they want to learn how to cook, you know I'm all over that because I believe that that's the point. And a lot of kids of this generation can't even boil water. So when they request to learn, Miss Young or Takana is there. I got you. We're going to work that out. All right, so the pepper jack is in. I'm going to do a little bit of my turkey sausage. I'm going to sprinkle on, put a little Alfredo sauce, and then I'm going to end it with my shrimp and my crab. That's going to top it off. Put my other noodles on there, a little more Alfredo sauce, and we're done. That's good to go. So, before I bid you a wonderful adieu, I want to just circle back around and see if there's anything that you might have pressing. Any questions about meal prep? Pay attention to us on Facebook. Roxanne, I am. But you're not asking any questions on Facebook? Yes, lasagnas. Shrimp and crab lasagna. I'm sorry that you didn't see that when I started at 12. Y'all, that's my cousin. So my cousins will get on here and give me a hard time. but I love them. It don't matter. I'm grateful that they watch and that they share and that they support my business, my vision. This is my baby, y'all know that, right? So as far as meal prep, I think I was talking to you guys. Okay, the most, dang, the mad faces didn't get you. I didn't see it, sweetie. I'm trying to cook. See the mad faces. Sorry. So very good. We have, I'm gonna show you. See how much I can lean this sausage. So right now I'm just dealing with layering it. It's nothing rocket science. We're just putting it in as we go, layer and make a layer after layer, and that's pretty much all that we're doing. Just building my wonderful concoction of my lasagna. Shrimp and crab lasagna is what I'm making today for those of you all that just joined us on Facebook, Instagram. So wonderful to have you. This is my first week with you, but every Saturday, this is our 8th week. Every Saturday we do sides on a Saturday with Takana's Kitchen, where we typically go over side items for whatever the main meal is. Today, I just wanted to get on and talk about meal prep with everyone, but not just meal prep. I kind of got on initially talking about let's debrief. We've had a lot of toxic information, a lot of negative energy we've been entertaining and digesting, and so for that reason I wanted to make sure that I said, like I do everybody, hey, how you doing? Let's do a head check. What's going on? How you sleeping? You know, stuff happens and we don't sleep and it affects us in our gut, and then that in turn turns into other stuff. So my goal was just to come on and just shed some love and say, hey guys, how were you faring with all of this? Check on you. And while I'm making these lasagnas, you could watch, have a conversation with me. Something as simple as that. Let me wash my hands so I can finish. So let me check some of these questions. I'm sure, do I need help eating? Well, these are orders, so I don't need no help eating, but these are all orders that I'm making. So pretty much on Saturdays, whenever you see me on here, I'm not making food for myself. I'm cooking for clients. And I don't order or purchase anything until the order is paid for, because it doesn't make sense for me to buy all this food and say, oh, I'm going to be selling this, and then nobody calls because you got cookouts. So the goal is, I place my menu out on Mondays. Every Monday I put a menu out, and I also put on there what I'm cooking for the week. You have an opportunity to order your plate, pay for it by Thursday. You can either pick it up depending on how many orders you have. I do have someone now that can deliver it to you in the Chicagoland and surrounding suburb area. So 872-240-COOK is my direct number. 872-240-COOK. That's how you reach me if you want to make an order. If you want to place an order, that's how you do that. Tell them again. 872-240-COOK. But I know what you're saying, Nolans. What you're saying is you got to place your order and pay for it before I go and buy supplies to give you your order. This is not I'll just buy all this food and then you just show up. This is you order because I gave you the opportunity to do in enough time. What up, Sean? I see you. So Nolans on Instagram. Is that what you wanted me to tell everybody? That's what you meant, because you have Nolans Edibles. So I'm assuming that you have a business. So we speak in the same language. Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. There are no random acts of food here. It's all on purpose. It's all ordered. So, again, I'm just going to put another layer. Sean, unfortunately, this is not a meal for you, honey. You're allergic to seafood. So, you know, you can do the shrimp and crab lasagna. But you could do the ground turkey and turkey sausage lasagna. You could definitely do that. Again, all I'm doing is layering. I promise you, once I put the good old cheese on there, and that last noodle, hey, and this shrimp and crab is going to be my last layers. The spinach is already in here for those of you all that just joined. There's spinach, there is zucchini and squash, mozzarella, fontina, parmesan, pepper jack. Those are the cheeses that I've already chosen so far. I'm going to add my parmesan, which is my flaky parmesan, which I love. I'm going to add that last. Probably going to make some Alfredo sauce too, because I just kind of need just, and maybe not. So it looks just like, you know, nothing fancy. This pan is 18. This pan feeds 2 people. So, Florida, sorry for the typos. Can we order what you are cooking today on a different day or something? Absolutely. So listen, anytime you see me making something, if you miss the opportunity to order, it doesn't mean that that's off limits from you. You can order from my menus at any time. Do I have a select menu where you can go and you can say, oh, I want to get this? Yep, you know what it's called. All them pictures that you see on Instagram. All those pictures that you see I'm posting and all of the price points. I don't have it specific because what I do that a lot of places don't, I customize. So for example, there's a person that's on here right now that's looking, he has a seafood allergy, but he likes those vegetables and he wants that. So I would specifically make it or customize the meal just for him so that he doesn't have any seafood allergies or reactions to things of that nature, of course. So you don't have to just get this. I make shrimp and crab nachos. Guess what? You might want regular nachos. I had a student that actually he came up with his own menu. He could not eat seafood, so he said, Miss Young, I really want some nachos, but I don't eat shrimp and crabs. Guess what I did? I made him some jerk chicken nachos. So now those are Chris's nachos. That's his name. His name is Chris. It's Chris's nachos. Because I had never even thought about doing a jerk chicken nacho until I met him. So, partners, parents and partners, you absolutely can. Definitely. info@Takana's Kitchen is my email. 872-240-COOK is my phone number. And Instagram as well as Facebook is Takana's Kitchen. You can always find me in either of those places. Send me a message. Hey, I want to order this for this amount of people for this date. And we can work it out. It's not an issue at all. You didn't miss nothing. You just missed today. But you definitely can order this today for another time. Absolutely. So, it's 12:30. You know, I try not to stay on here and bug y'all too long. Any other questions or anything for me before I say adieu? I bid you adieu, adieu. Any other questions? Hey, Godmama. Hey, Jari. I love how you know us. You already know. I have to know my clients. I love my clients. And you my friend, too. Most of my clients end up becoming my friend. But you my friend, too. You need to come up here and make me a Moscow Mule shine while you tripping today. I need that. I have not had anything I wouldn't order again. Oh, thanks, Joy. Thank you, love. Say the number again. My number is 872-240-COOK. That's 872-240-2665. That's how you reach me, Takana's Kitchen. Do not text me on that number. Call me. Let's have a conversation. We have lost the art of communication. I am good with texting. I can respond via text. But on that line, if this is our first time having a conversation, you really want to talk. I want to hear your voice. I want to know what you need because I want to customize your meal and tailor make it especially for you. Okay? So, I'm going to go. I love you for watching. As I always say, you should let me feed you. I have it here. I got it all over here. You really should let me feed you. I would love to. Again, 872-240-COOK. Takana's Kitchen is on Instagram. Yep, Instagram as well as Facebook. I post menus every Monday at the latest, Monday evening. We do sides on a Saturday, every Saturday at 12 o'clock on both IG and Facebook. You have till Thursday to make your order, place your order, and pay for it. You can pick it up on Saturday or Sunday. If you have 5+ orders, I can get it delivered to you. So, that's all you needed. If you have any other questions, feel free. Rewatch this video once I'm done uploading it. And I would love to hear from you. I hope I've answered your questions. You didn't have any meal prep questions for me today, but I did give you some info. $100 a week. I send you a menu. We have a consultation. And then you choose based on what it is that your goal and what you're trying to achieve through that menu. We work it out. Guess what? I got you. Okay? I love you for watching. Thank you for those of you all that always support and send little tokens of love to me. I love that. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all of you all for watching today. Listen, I'm gone. Stay off the news a little bit today. Give yourself a break. Debrief a little bit. Detox a little bit. Too much of anything may not be good for you if it's not uplifting you. Okay? So, we got a lot going on. We got a lot of prayer happening. We got a lot of protests happening. We got a lot of rioting happening. We have a lot of vocal stuff happening. Do something that you can give yourself today so that your body can get back into balance. too much of it will then be, you'll be toxic. So I love you for watching. Thank you so much. Bye.